Sanibonani dumelang malibongwe igama lamakhosikazi ndimloke okhalosa kalubisi unonkanyezi. We are Liema celebrating ngenyanga yamanina, so sifuna unispoile nisenze right here qonda. Of course, this week in Bugeliwe Expressions, our focus is Imbokodo, Trailblazers. We're talking about young women that have used their struggles to break barriers in male-dominated spaces. See Expressions, guess yabuza into yokubana, do we need to celebrate Women's Month? Qiniseka kaloku into yokubana you do interact with us on our social media platforms. Siyafuna ukuva kuwe Mbukeli.
Kaskakhulu nonkanyezi ngathi uMzantsi Africa, and of course I am Liema Vomesa. Now as ukolosechila city halala kwimbokodo, who are Trailblazers, are doing awesome and really incredible stuff when it comes to male-dominated spaces. And as in Kobo Expressions, we went straight to the ground to meet with Imbokodo or Princess Mokari, who hails all the way from the Limpopo province. Yena ke uzasichazela banzi ke ngeshishini lakhe elibizwa the Automotive Pros. Let's check out what transpired. Touchdown in Bugeliwe Expressions right here at Renfontaine, here to meet with an incredible woman, Princess Mokari, who is hailing all the way from Limpopo. And namhlanje we are here kwishishini lakhe ke SABC, the Automotive Pros, as she is an incredible and phenomenal woman that is doing absolutely amazing things. So let's meet her. You are one of the most respected black women in the industry of the automotive. So perhaps, where did the inspiration and the profession emanate from?
Okay, so when I was growing up, my dad had a car accident and he was disabled. He couldn't work anymore. So he had to start something from back home, you know. He was a mechanic, a panel beater, and a spray painter. So that's where all started.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we understand that for every entrepreneur, it's your dream to create opportunities for black people and even to strive to make sure that the economy is well off. So perhaps what sort of strategies did you implement in the inception of your automotive industry business to ensure that you also have your market in the economy?
I always believe in using social media. Because I know it's very easy out there. If you get people from social media, you'll always have work. So if I do not have a marketing strategy, that means that we cannot be able to pay our employees. So hence I always make sure I put my work out there while working myself so that they can see that we are doing it ourselves. Every time I post a video, people will be like, are you really doing this? And sometimes they just come here just to see if I am really doing that. So it's very easy for us to get people to come to the workshop and bring us cars because they want to see the women working on their cars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we are in Women's Month. Currently, how many people do you employ here, and what is the specific designations or roles that each and every person plays? Okay,
we've got 6 people. I'm the 7th one. Okay. So we've got preparers, we've got a panel beater, we've got a lady who help us cleaning, and there's a lady who's also learning on preparations. Mm-hmm. So I do the painting. Okay. Yeah.
So you do the painting alone?
Yes.
Mina Kenneth Ramazete, yenzi preparation for paint. And we yenzi potifila emoveni.
Okay, so ukale nini ukusipana la?
Kale last year.
And ukufika kwakho uthola ukuthi uMokari umuntu onjani, uyiboss right, uniphatha kahle njengabasebenzi bakhe?
Yena uboss enhle, usiphatha kahle. And umsebenzi yawo usenzisa kahle.
Ona ke le mofike malifu. Mona na ke sebetsa ha sister process. Ke cleaner mona na making day.
So uthomile ning go join a business in?
Thomile last year.
And then since uthomile right up until now, ungathi injani indlela enisebenzisana ngayo nayo Princess?
Ayena ukusebenza handle batho. Dikoloi di a kena kaofela, ma ke so ke complain ya motho re koloi tjenana kopoiso.
And are there any challenges that you might say you may have encountered, particularly during the initial stages or the infant stages of your business, and also taking into consideration that you're a woman? Any challenges you did come across?
In the beginning, I had guys who runs the same business as I am, would come and tell me that I won't survive around here because I'm too professional. The work I'm doing is too professional, so I'll never survive here. So I've had negative comments, I've had negative talkings, but I always choose to ignore. Like I say, I'm that one person who ignores. If someone is saying something negative to me, I always choose to ignore.
But now let's reflect back on this month, Women's Month.
Yes.
There's young women that are watching us right now on Expressions and that are watching you doing the amazing work that you do here that aspire to even to reach this pedestal that you've sort of reached. Any advice to that particular young woman?
I always tell people self-belief is everything. You need to believe in yourself. People will come and go. They will always say something negative about you. But if you want something, you need to go for it.
You need to go for it.
Yeah.
Do you really think that it is being celebrated enough in South Africa? And also, do you think that women in particular are appreciated?
Not really, hey? Because I know several ladies who are doing the most out there. They've never been recognized. I've got a lot of people on my page who are asking for jobs, whereby we cannot take people who want to learn because we cannot afford them. They need to look at us. We are small businesses. We do want to help other people out there. And we cannot teach other people because I've given people chances that they can come here and learn for free. Nobody wants to do that for free because they'll be spending on their transporters and all that. So they always want something in return, which we cannot afford. So at least if there's someone who can assist with some sort of funding so that we can be able to give them something so that they can be able to come and learn the work.
All right, definitely. Yeah. And just in closing, out of curiosity, I mean, we know the likes of Apple and Microsoft. Those are businesses, huge businesses right now, that started in garages. And it so happened that Nati, Upper Glendale, Sikuyo were in a garage. So I would assume that from here going forward, there's a lot that you'll still achieve. So perhaps where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Okay, if you looked out there, you might have noticed the building is very big.
Yeah.
We want to own this building so that we can carry on going, keep on going, and also have branches at other places because we've got a lot of people asking us in KZN, Limpopo, almost everywhere they want us there. So we would want to see us grow and have other branches.
Wow, Mbukeli Expressions. You know, there's really something special about a woman who is dominating in a man's world. It really takes effort, hard work, and resilience to do such an extraordinary job. Let's go to a quick ad break. Do not move a muscle. You're watching Expressions. Welcome back. You are still watching Expressions right here on your #1 channel, SABC1. This is the biggest youth show in the land. And we are celebrating Women's Month. And sijonge kaloku imbokodo amanino mzansi Afrika kushalaza young women that have used their struggles to break barriers in male-dominated spaces. Do we need to celebrate Women's Month? Well, I caught up with Kido, the rich aunt, the founder of Abongwe Memorials, who is very passionate about tombstones. She had so much to share, Mbukeli. I trust you are going to be inspired. Let's take a look. Namhlanje ke si Expressions lapha eSibukeng Zone 3. We are going to be meeting up with a founder of Abongwe Memorial. She calls herself the rich aunt, igama lakhe nguKido. Let's go inside and meet up with her. Rich aunt. It's an honor into kubana singwendwele apho usebenzela khona. You're running a business, but you ventured into the business. What was the whole inspiration?
Oh, well, the inspiration is actually behind my dad. I've been working with my dad for the past 14 years in the very same industry. So as I grew, I actually noticed that, okay, I love this side of the business.
You obviously have to keep up with the latest trends, the latest advancements. Like now we are in the 4IR. I mean, how are you making sure, Buti, as an entrepreneur, you maintain a consistency and also you keep up with the latest trends?
Actually, my target market is very young people. So, you know, social media is the way to go. Technology, being on the go and having to deliver on time. So once you do something good, then it, like everyone needs a plug. Where did you get this from? So I'm that kind of person. I actually want to push so that everything is done on time so that people can definitely recommend.
We know that there are a lot of critics also on social media. Abantu bazothi hayi suka le business yakho tombstone bajongele phansi. I mean, how do you handle such criticism on social media?
Whenever someone wants to speak bad about me or whatever I'm doing, I just look at the positive side of it. because that's why I'm saying, if as young as I am, if I managed to employ the certain number of people that I've got, then and on a monthly basis, these people always come back to me and say thank you. So whoever says anything and whatever they say, I just take it as a stepping stone, because I don't want to look into it. And one thing about me, I'm very quick to apologize, especially when it comes to the name of my business.
And I think that's why you're a rich aunt.
And the name Rich Aunt, you know, it takes me way back. There's this other late cousin of mine. She passed on last year, Uswazi. So she said to me one day, why don't you be the rich aunt? I'm like, the rich aunt? What do you mean, sir?
What is a rich aunt?
What is this that you talk? I think, you know, your lifestyle, the way you're living, the way you are, you know. I'm like, you know what, I should definitely consider this. And I definitely did. And from there, I just kept the name. And it does wonders for me as well. Because some people don't notice the kiddo, but they notice the rich aunt. So when you put the two together, it's the same person. Yabo.
Shout out to cousin. But when you started, I mean, what are some of the lessons, Oti, when you reflect back in your journey, you say, this is my takeaway?
When you put a tombstone, it's like you're putting closure. You saying, you know what, this person has lived this far, and this is a stone that we are putting for this person, in order for us to be in memory with them. So one thing about me is that I do not want to tamper with such emotions. So I do not want to hurt people that are going through the procedure of erecting a tombstone or such things. I always pray for strength. I always pray for loyalty, and for just giving back good to the community at large.
I mean, looking at how we are celebrating Women's Month, we are giving a month. Do you think that is enough? Do you think enough is being done to celebrate women?
It's not enough to say thank you to a strong woman, a beautiful woman that does all the good. But I'm very appreciating in whatever I'm getting. You know, being up there, or being chosen to be the person, or just for people, like for me, just to talk about my character, for one, it's enough for me. So that is why I'm saying it may not be enough for others, but it's definitely worth it. It's a good start.
And family, you have your life. And I mean, with all the pressure that comes with running this business, how do you juggle both?
Number one, I don't want to be selfish. So I have taken people that work with me as my family as well. So whatever it is that is expected from me is something that I've taught them already. So I can delegate them very well in saying that I need 1, 2, and 3 tasks to be done for the day. It does not mean that I have to be here physically in order for certain things to be done.
Ungashare nje weni experience gore go jwang o sebetsa le Rich Aunt?
Go shapo bane o etsa ntho e re ratang. Ene re sebetsa ka ntho e re ratang bona le yena. Then ga enjoya. Re sibana le yena umnatu bana ntho re sibana le yena ke ntho e re rata.
Mina ngiyajabulela ukusebenza naye uRich Aunt ngoba yena unenhliziyo yabona uyakhona ukunderstanda yena futhi uyasupporta njengabasebenzi.
What sort of advice would you give to a young person, ingakumbi inina elithi nam khathele kuhlupheka, I want to start something, I want to create a legacy of my own? What advice would you give them?
It's very unfortunate that we're living in a society where when you start something, I also want to follow in that. But you need to sit down with yourself, self-introspect, and actually look at what is it that you really like and what you want to do. Because that is what I did. That is why I'm saying the past 14 years, I've been doing 2 different things. But my love actually stuck with tombstones. So that is why I'm saying do what you love, and it will definitely get you far. And don't be greedy.
Wow,
Don't
do what you love.
Yeah, and don't be greedy.
Where do you see yourself in the next coming 10 years? I believe in Dobana Angazu Abonga Memorials will give birth to
on billboards.
You're gonna have twins, double twins. I mean, what are your goals?
Is to open as many branches as I can, and not only around the Val or around Gauteng, but I just want to explore. I want to spread my wings, definitely. I want to advertise, whether it's on billboards, magazines. I want to be out there. I just want to be everywhere. So that is why I'm saying in 10 years, I want to see Abongwe Memorial very big and like doing the most beautiful work that everyone can ever wish for.
Taking up space.
Taking up everything.
Yes.
Ngeke uyithole.
Inspired we were indeed from Omashinini. Well, Mbugeni Expressions, the truth be told, as Inina, you can absolutely dominate every single sphere up again in South Africa. Well, let's quickly go to a quick commercial ad break. We'll be right back after this. Stay with us.
Welcome back. You are still tuning into the biggest youth show in the land, Expressions. It is right here on SABC 1. Of course, Mbugeli Qiniseka into yokubana uphithizelisa lo twinkle little fingers on our social media pages at expressions_10 ku Twitter. Sisabhiyozela njalo siyabuza apha ekhaya into yokubana, do we need to celebrate Women's Month? Well, uNompumelelo Biyela osuka pha in the rural outskirts of Empangeni, kweLgamageba eKZN, and Okuhle Mandla from Elliot, rural outskirts of the Eastern Cape, are both boilermakers at Sibanye Gold Mine. Bugeli, these are the real gold diggers. Let's take a look ngomsebenzi wabo omhle kakhulu. Namhlanje ke siphinde futhi sandwendwela iSibanye Gold apha kwi-mine yaseDrensfontein. Hello, welcome to Expressions. Unjani?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm well. Can you just enlighten us about ungubani and the type of work that you're doing?
Okay, hi, Okuhle. I'm a boilermaker.
You're a boilermaker.
Yeah.
For young people who want to get into boil making, what subjects would you advise babaqinise kuzo and ngeyiphi course abangayenza xa befikelele kwi-higher education?
Okay, from high school it's just your maths and science. You need those. And then at college it's called Plateless theory. Yeah. And drawing. Yeah. You go to technical colleges. That is where you're gonna get boiler making and a lot of other tradesmen. Yeah.
And Gondobana, it's a male-dominated industry, and what are some of the challenges that you had to go through so that now with this space, shrink in, but you take up your space as a woman?
I think I find a way to, but this strength is challenging because men are more powerful, but we are here, we are doing it just like them. So I think we're in it.
And ungathi mhlawumbe njengokubana ningena emigodini nisithini umsebenzi wakho beningeke awufumani kakhulu into yokubana niyangena nithini?
Oh yeah, I do go underground every day. I'm an underground boilermaker. Yeah, we weld, we make pipes, we maintain the mines.
How is the experience?
Hectic, but enjoyable. It's hectic, but it's enjoyable.
The whole question is that, now that we're celebrating women, do you think enough is being done to highlight women in male-dominated industry? What kind of support do you think you need?
I think women are not exposed to these whole things that are male-dominated, and they are scared, but we are doing it.
So, Uzbona Upi in the next coming years?
Being a boilermaker is hard. So now I'm looking at being a safety officer. There's that for women too, like softer ladies. Yeah, I'm looking into that.
Yeah. And I know that you have a life outside of what you do, and there's a lot of pressure that comes with being a boil maker. How do you ensure that there is balance?
I have 8 hours at work, and then I have another 8 hours at home. Yeah, that is just that. When I'm at work, I'm at work. When it's my family time, it's family time. Because I'm a family person.
You're a family person and you're a working person. You ace them both.
Yeah, you know, woman.
What keeps you going?
It's just family and money. Love money. Family and money.
Also, ikhona imali inhle kakhulu emgodini.
Oh, nice. Good nice. Like good nice, babe. Yeah.
And xa ikhavarisheke ngezimpahla umuntu angacimba afana ba.
Yeah. This is me on a daily. I am you on outside of work.
Yes, girl.
And sine ISO 27001.
Into esiyenzayo ke apha into esifumeneyo ukuthi abafazi bayibaqashwa. So ngoba le mining industry ngokwe mining charter bekufanele ukuthi kuqashwe abafazi, bekuintroduce ukuthi kuqashwe abafazi. So baqashwa abafazi. Into esiyenzayo sizama by all means ukuthi si motivate abafazi bangahlali nje kuphela. Basebenze kunemisebenzi eminingi apha emine. So sizama ukuba abafazi sibayenzela ama courses ba arrangele bahambe baye kuma courses, information yonke information esiyifumanayo siyayisebenzisa sibanike abafazi ukuthi bazikhuphule. So we're trying by all means ukuthi abafazi now they must take charge.
Khasiqole banzi ngawe nomsebenzi owenzayo apha.
Okay, igama lami nguMpume wakabiyela. I'm a boilermaker here eSibanye Stillwater eDriefontein.
And I mean, it's a male-dominated industry. Xa uzawufika mhlambe ulinina usaqala unqubwe ngamadoda. I mean, how do you make sure that fear you are overcome and you take up your space as a woman?
To be honest, when it comes to abobaba basebenza emgodini, those people, they understand that we are all here to do our job. So I'm here to do my job. They're here to do their job. So let's work together because we are Sibanye, we are one.
Sancho mininzi imisebenzi phandle apha and ke senditsho wena ukhethe into yokubana ungene kwizinto ezidibene ne-mining. Why mining? What was the drive and passion for it?
After finishing my matric, then I went to college. After college, because of it's hard to get a job, you must tell yourself that you can do anything. It's impossible. As long as you've got that belief and you are proud of yourself and you tell yourself that you're going to do it, you'll make it. Then this is how I started it. And then since I came here, I started with the portable skills. Then after portable skills, become a best learner. Then I got a learnership here at Sibanye. They developed me a lot. And if I can tell you how far I am right now, you won't believe.
Ubude. Ithini imali emntaneni. And I mean, I know that bakhona nabanye abantu abangamanina. Bangaphi amanina abasebenzayo underground?
Sisibaning, there are a lot. There is a lot, and there is this thing called Kadeda. They took a lot of women there, and I was so happy about it. I won't lie, because most of them, they went to the college, and you mustn't take down the colleges. When my friends went to university, I was the only one who went to college, and I'm the one who's successful more than them. And I can tell you, they must go to colleges, they must do the NATED N1, N2, N3, and then they must apply for learnership. It's Plata's theory, structural steel throwing, mathematics, and science. Once you do that subject, these two subjects, you'll make it. And because the only thing I want to become a foreman. I want to be a supervisor at Driefontein, the boilermaker foreman, the first one. Yes.
We are celebrating Amanina Mzansi Afrika, Amanina Fana Nani, who are breaking barriers. It's not every woman ongakwazi ungena emgodini. You are the real gold diggers. I mean, ungathi mhlambe, do you feel enough is being done to celebrate Amanina Fana Nani?
Yes, and I think Sibanye Stillwater, they must give us a day where they will go and enjoy, relax, maybe can carry a massage. They must give us something for August to make only one day.
That's big.
Incredible visuals coming through from Sibanye Gold. They're really showing the power of a woman la apha ke eMzantsi Afrika, Kholo.
Oh yes, sithi untsukula manina enza umsebenzi onhle kangaka, the centers of the home. To all the strong women out there, siyani saluta. May we know you, may we raise you, may we be you. Siyazidla ngani si expressions. Right about now, Mbukeli sizawushiyeka lokhu naye uRayti esithi uthando. Have a lovely Monday.